Hey, hi. I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for January 6, 2025. So, yeah, it was cold last night, but I have the buddy. So it wasn't we weren't freezing. I even slept in shorts and a tank top. So, I mean, I did wake up when it started getting cold though, because it only runs for 4 hours, the buddy. Three or 4 hours for one bottle. I have like 6 or 7 bottles though, so it's off right now. I just made some coffee. The steam from the coffee and everything keeps it kind of warm in here, so I turned off the buddy during that time. Coffee's done. I'm waiting for the granules to settle so I can put it in my press. And I put a sweater on Chica, of course, because it was cold, and it's showing here on the weather thing, right, that in the next few days it's going to be in the 40s and the 50s, maybe to the 60s next week. So it's going to be pretty chilly. So I'm going to have to just keep refilling bottles and refilling the big tank too. Because I'll run out of that big tank. Right now I just filled one bottle and I'm filling another bottle. I have another bottle there I need to fill. But we went for a walk today and it was cold. I had to bundle up, and as we were walking though, I walked by something and I looked at it and it was a duck. And it looked like it was froze right there. I was feeling bad for it. And I just kind of walked by because I thought it was dead, to be quite honest with you. And then I thought, no, let me go look. So I went to go look, and the dogs went with me, of course, and they start barking and messing with it. But that thing was so cold, it couldn't even fly. I mean, it was trying to preserve its energy, I think. I don't know how the animals do it out here when it's very cold like that. And what was weird was there was like 5 feet away, there was a bunch of rocks there that it could have nestled in between from the wind, because it's the wind that makes it feel cold, extra cold. And it wasn't. It was just like in the middle on the dirt. The dogs even walked by it initially, didn't notice it. But I felt so bad for it, So look. You see that little guy in the basket? That's our little ducky friend. I mean, it was so cold it couldn't even fly away. It was just like, it tried to, and I thought, oh, let me get this guy. So I got him. I put it, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, but I got it. I put it in my arms and I walked back like that with the dogs are all sniffing me, and I was like, no, trying to tell them that this is the baby. Don't bite the baby. You know what I mean? Because they know some stuff. So they've been very good. They're even right here. They're not messing with it. They're not trying to sniff it. They're not nothing. They're just chilling. They know don't bite the baby. And I figure, let me just, let it warm up. And when it feels to go, it can go. Right now, it doesn't look like it wants to go nowhere. It was trying to bite me a little bit. And at first I got scared because I don't know how hard. They don't even bite hard, the ducks. Not these. I know geese do, but this one, no. And I wrapped it up. I put some couple pieces sourdough pieces in there and just letting it chill. It doesn't look like it wants to move anywhere right now, which is fine. I don't mind. I mean, it's just a little duck, it fits perfectly in that basket. So I had an extra towel, a clean towel, so I put it in there and I just set the ducky in there and it can stay there until it feels better, and then it can go off on its merry way. I don't think it's going to want to stay with us, and if it does, that's fine. This is not too much of an extra burden on me. It's really not. I actually like it. I was able to pet it and hold it, and it's very sweet. It's just a little scared and nervous, which is okay. Even when I go to the store, I'm just going to let it stay in here. I don't think it's gonna, you know, maybe okay, maybe you might poop a little bit somewhere. I don't even know. You know, I'm not gonna mind that as long as that little guy gets warmed up and back to better health. You know, I mean, I'm sure the health is fine because moving around okay and everything. It's just cold out there. It was freezing out there. The poor thing. You know, and it's barely right now 40 degrees. So it did get down to a very low temperature. I don't know because I didn't check, but it got super cold. And you know what? It's okay. The ducky can stay right there right now. And I don't mind. It can stay in here as long as it wants it. If it needs to be warm, I'll give it some bread. I got to figure out somehow to give it water so it doesn't spill over. And that's how it's going to be, you know, this poor little thing. So right now that's Ducky. That's all we can, you know, Ducky. That's the name of the duck is Ducky. But Ducky can stay here as long as he or she wants. I don't know if it's boy or girl, and that's fine. Yeah, because I do need to go into town. I need to pay off that escrow thing. So I'm gonna go do that. Ducky can stay in here. I don't have anything in here that it can get hurt or die from. So it'll be fine in here. Um, I'm just hoping it doesn't feel like exploring and pooping on things because I'm gonna be wiping up ducky poop. But I just don't think so. I think if it's in there for right now, it's cozy, it's warm, it's staying, you know, away from the doggies. The doggies know not to mess with it, so it's okay. You know, I'm happy to do this for this little guy. I mean, and I look out on the beach and I see there's birds floating on the water. I don't know what kind of birds those are though. But I mean, this is a duck. I think it's a duck. Yeah, it has like a duck bill, so it's a duck, you know? It's a very sweet little animal. So just let it stay here until it wants to take off, you know? I'm not going to be mad. It's a wild animal. It's a, you know, well, Chica was wild too. But Chica, you know, she's a dog. She got fixed and everything, so she was, you know, domesticated. This one, no. This one, I think, knows that it's okay for here for right now. It's not struggling. It's not trying to get out. It's not, you know, it knows I'm trying to keep the dogs away. I'm keeping it in its own little private basket over there. Maybe that's why I got the basket. Maybe subconsciously I knew that I was going to have a little animal that was going to be resting and warming up in there, you know. I mean, it gets cold in here, yeah. But, you know, like Brian, he doesn't need a sweater. He's a big fur ball. I was even thinking, should I get his hair cut? But I'm not going to. I'm just going to keep trying to brush it, pick out those little things that stick. And then Chica's got to wear a sweater, though. Chica's got to wear something to keep her a little warm. Little jacket she's got on right now. And Ducky is there in a nice fluff of towel in the basket. So, but yeah. So we have another addition to the family for now. And, you know, because she can go whenever, the birdie can go whenever it wants. And, that's how we're gonna just do it. I don't know what ducks eat. I remember feeding ducks bread at the park. So right now I'm just gonna get like that. I don't know. Maybe I should look it up. What does ducks eat? You know, I know they don't eat things like chicken food. I know it's different. Chicken food is like seed. You know what I mean? That's what I remember. A seed and corn or something. I don't know. Actually, I don't remember. It was a long time ago. So let me see. I'm kind of happy that I have the little ducky here. I feel like you know, I'm doing good by keeping it cozy and warm. Winter storm barreling towards New Mexico. Yeah, it's getting cold around. Right here even. I mean, this is usually a warm spot. Um, Let me see. Duck food. Oh. Oh, cracked corn. Like maybe I can duck feed pellets. Country duck feed. It's showing tractor supply 40-pound bag. I don't need that big. Maybe I will stop by somewhere. It's showing here they have something at Tractor Supply. Duck food, Tractor Supply. Let me see what other. I don't want the animal to suffer. I don't like to see that. I don't like to see that. Thank goodness I haven't seen any more dogs out there. Okay, they have a little bag. Okay. For $6.99. Maybe I'm gonna go and I'm gonna buy a little bag of duck feed. Because even if the duck doesn't stay, I can just feed other ducks around that I see. You know what I mean? Just for, just to get rid of it when, you know. Oh, they actually, Tractor Supply has a lot of things. Has a lot of different, I'm hearing the ringing in the ears right now. Yeah, so, I'll stop by the Tractor Supply. And I will see what kind of little duck foods they got in there. And I will bring some for the baby. Maybe I should just call her baby. That's baby. Baby duck. Oh, baby. Anyways, it's barely gonna be 11. I'm gonna have my coffee right now because I was cleaning up in here, sweeping out the shell because the dogs come in, I come in. I bring in more of the stuff outside than the dogs do. I don't know how that happens, but I do notice that it's me that's bringing in all this extra shell and everything, so I'm constantly have to sweep. But and it's very sunny out there. I probably could use the solar, but you know what? It's so windy that the solar get blow all over the place. And you know what? I can stick the Jackery in the bathroom for a half hour to an hour, right? It takes an hour. If it's at 50%, it'll take an hour for it to charge. So that's fine. It's at like 65 or 70 right now because I have the light on and I'm charging a phone. Oh, I was charging this one or the one that I'm talking on. So. But that's all I have. Just wanted to, do this real quick and show you our new little baby friend there. It's not a baby, I don't think. But it was very cold. I felt so bad for it. So, and it let me pick it up so easily and hold it and coddle it. So, right now, I mean, because when I came in, I had the bed unmade. I put it up here on top of one of Brian's sweaters. I put Brian's sweater down. I put the duck on top of it, and it seemed okay right there. And so I fixed the bed, and I thought, where am I going to put it? Because I put this up here, and I'm not leaving the bed out all the time, just so the duck can sit up there. So I remember, I have that basket. So I grabbed the basket, and there were 2 towels in it, one big, huge one that I used. And then I had the little one that I was using for Brian. It's pretty old, It's kind of tore up a little bit. So I just used that, and it's doing okay. It's comfy in there. It has a couple little pieces of bread in there. It ate one piece because it was trying to bite me, and it took a whole bite of the sourdough instead. It was stuck in his mouth for a couple minutes there. It wasn't moving because I think it's nervous. It's just nervous. And so I'm not going to bother with it. I'm just going to let it chill right there. When we go, I'm going to let it stay right there. And that's it. Just leave it. When we come back, I'll check on it. It'll probably be in the same position, and that's good. That's good enough. Baby ducky can stay there, So, yeah, that's all I have. I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for January 6, 2025, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.